Lovely, lovely, wonderful people. A pleasant afternoon to you. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. So I was listening to two popular TikTokers. And, the gentleman and his girlfriend had to say, the people who have been, their places have been decimated and their clothes, everything has gone awry, totaled, let's put it that way, because of Hurricane Melissa. They're still humans, they're not animals. She said she had to even wash out some of the dirty clothes that some of you people have sent. And it's not even dirty, and it's dirty, but maybe it's in good condition. The clothes are not even in good condition. It is a good thing they sorted the clothes to see the trash, the garbage, the wickedness, the evil, the malevolence that was sent. That's the best way to dub it. There is no other way to actually call the clothing or the apparel. And for the life of me, I cannot fathom why people would not do unto others as they would want somebody to do unto them. So let us say your house was blown away and demolished and you had no clothes but the clothes on your back. Would you want people to carry some old broke come give you to put on? You know how disturbing mentally that would be for you, especially if you're not that kind of a person. They still have pride and dignity, And one of the things is that it's not about eating humble pie. Humble pie doesn't mean that you subdue the people and make them feel like trash, make them feel like a bottle cap, let them feel like nothing, let them feel like cow doodoo, dung. Why would you send dirty clothes to people? You have no respect, you have no manners. It seems as if whatever brought up, say, I'm not even going to blame your parents because maybe they tried, but it was like speaking to cement, hardened cement. So I'm not going to always, sometimes the parents or most times the parents ought to be blamed because of the things that they allow. Why would you send dirty clothes to the people? Why would you send trash to the people? Why would you send garbage, dung to the people? That's what I'm dubbing it, because it couldn't be clothes. So because they're now, in an unfortunate situation, but you feel that you must just give them the things and you couldn't wait to give away. So what happened to your garbage dump? What happened to your garbage dump? It no longer can't hold trash because that's what it is. The girl said she had to wash clothes before she carried it out. So she'd have to wash it, wait till it dry, and then carry it to the people to wear the crushed colorless clothes. My God. No, sir. No, man. The people are human beings. You hear? Even dogs, even people have their pets. They try and buy something decent for their pets. They're human beings. They're a living being. You people have no class, no decorum. You're classless. Because people having to be telling you, do not give the people what you do not want. So you mean to tell me, you store up the old broke them, the old tattered and torn, worn, gunshot hole, ants biting, bleach loving clothes. You stored it up to see who it is that you could give to? Whatever seed you sow, you're going to reap. Somebody's going to store up garbage for you one day to give to you. Yes, that's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to store garbage to give to you one day. I can hardly believe it when I heard them on the thing. It is like a piece of anger came over me. Because I said, I cannot believe it. People again having to be telling people, do not give the people all broke things that belong in, things that belong in the garbage. Things that belong in the garbage or in the furnace. In the fiery furnace that they had put the 3 Hebrew boys. And they need to probably heat it even 7 times hotter than the 7 times hotter that they had heated it. That's how much it must be burnt. Not even the garbage, it's garbage reject. It belongs. Why would you send something like that? Distasteful, you're without character. Because for the life of me, I cannot fathom why you would think that these people are, I can't even say animals. I don't even know what to dub them as. Aliens? Obviously, you know, aliens don't exist. But I mean, I don't even know what thing to liken it onto that you think that they are. My goodness, dirty. The girl, she look, that would be in the garbage for me. That would go in the garbage. I can, you know, that I would not even think of washing out the clothes. Dumping it from its dirty, from its old, tattered, torn, not wearable, I call it. Once, in my view, I think it is not wearable for a human being. I dump it. Nobody couldn't carry and give that to me to give to people. At all. I couldn't care less if it's a madman. I couldn't care less if it's a mad woman. Nobody could have given me them, all broke, all wicked. I mean, are you people for real? This is my third post talking about the kind of clothing, the kind of apparel that you would not wear yourselves. And you mean to tell me, so you store them up, saving them to give to people, to human beings? Suppose you were to fall in an unfortunate situation, which it can, you can, no matter how wealthy or not you are, you can. Anything can happen, and people were to carry those things to you. Then you will begin to remember what it is that you did to others. You people are cruel and wicked. That is just so cruel and wicked. And I could never think of doing that to anybody. I could never think of doing that to anybody. That is just so evil, sinister. I think the judgment of God I got depend on, you know, not too wicked man. No, sir. How you could think of dirty clothes, all broke. Things we should have gone in the fiery furnace, and worse smelling or worse kind of garbage. It's, as a matter of fact, the garbage skips that you see out there, reject them. They don't want them. When they see them, they shudder, they shake, they shiver like they think it's a thief. Not even the garbage bins want them. That's how bad they are. No, sir. I pray that God convicts your heart. I pray He convicts your soul, your mind, your emotions, your body, because, you know, or guide you, because I'm thinking that maybe you have not been guided. But how is it that you know that you wouldn't want that for yourself? That's the irony of it all. You know that you wouldn't want that for yourself, but yet you feel you can give it to people. Again, nobody's asking you to give people Louis Vuittons, Balenciaga, or Michael Kors, or whatever it may be brand, that top brand. But at the same time, you can do far better than what it is that you are doing to people. It's evil, to say the least. Evil, 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 evil. No, sir. I not even know what to say. In all honesty, I can hardly believe it. You've got to do better than that. You've got to treat people with honor. You've got to treat people with respect. Because listen to me, I keep saying this. Whatever seed you sow, you reap in abundance. So you see the garbage that you're giving people, you're going to get the garbage back in abundance at an inopportune time, at a time that you don't want it, at a time that you cannot manage it. Because God is looking high. He sits low. He sits high and He looks low. And He has divine laws. So you give out garbage? Oh, believe you me, it's going to come back to you. Ton loads, it's going to come back to you. It makes no sense to even say let your conscience be your guide, because some people really do not have it. Or it's very low, little to none. So the only thing I can say, let to be your guide. Let what you would want to wear be your guide. Let what you would want somebody to give you be your guide. That's the best thing to say. I can't even say let your conscience be your guide. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe. Give me one of those lions. Thank you.